Yes, YouTube, this is your boy TK20, the Caribbean Gamer, once more, here to bring guys another Lords of the Fallen video. In this video guys, I will be showing you hands down what I think is the best trinket. Without any further ado, let's check it out. Guys, because I'm inflicting so much damage, he doesn't have time to switch into his other phases, so he's basically stun locked. As I said guys, I will be showing you what I personally feel that is the best trinket hands down for the warrior class or the warrior build. Okay, let's get to it. First up guys, my character level is 86, so basically straight up I'm playing a new game plus. Okay, the sword that I'm currently using is the Peacemaker Greatsword with a flawless lock rune that gives me a strength scale of +4. 5 plus 4, that's a 9% in scaling guys. So from the scale, the 9% scaling, I get an additional physical damage output of 301 plus the base damage of 524. Let's get right to the trinket guys. So first up, Faithful Disciple guys. Okay, Faithful Disciple allows your magic to regenerate every time you use your magic, and it goes down, your magic slowly start to build back up. I don't need this guys because I'm a warrior and I depend a lot on physical damage output, so that's a no. Okay, the Guide of Antanas. This trinket makes Antanas' hidden signs visible for his followers. I'm not gonna be running around looking for signs guys when I have enemy to face and combat. So again, this is a no. Once you invest in luck and you pay close attention and you take your time and you explore, you're going to find whatever is very useful out there. You do not need this. Okay, Backbreaker. This allows you to be able to carry more equipment and burden. I do not need this because I am using a medium armor, which gives you the best in defense and allow you to roll and dash more quickly than using a heavy armor guys. Okay, now the trinket was used by traveling merchants and worn by animals to increase their ability to carry more goods. I'm not an animal, so I don't want this to carry anything more. Not useful for me guys. Dame of Hope. Okay, they believe it was forged during the devastating bastionment of Castleback by the royal blacksmith to protect his daughter from dangerous enemies. Again guys, I'm using strength. I have no fear and no need to be scared of dangerous enemies. In the first place, you was chosen to combat these enemies. So again, this is definitely not something that you want to use. Okay, Life leech, okay? Basically, this is like life steal. But let's read what it says. It was once used by wizards to extract the life force from their prey. Now it is equally useful by the warrior and knights. And any kind of predominance is welcome during these dark days. Why would I want to be getting back health when a build like this, you're going to be killing the enemies in one single hit? The bosses are going to go down in like 30 seconds, 40 seconds tops, guys. So you don't need this. Greed, okay? Greed is a powerful emotion that fuels only for a brief second. Those who seek its aid have to be aware of its consequences. Again, why would I want to use a trinket that is only going to last a brief second? You're in the middle of a boss fight, guys, and guess what? Greed runs out. You're left to do what? You're left to defend on your own, so this is not needed, okay? This is the amulet I'm talking about, guys. The amulet of the betrayer. The amulet makes the bearer's attack much more deadly. Guys, it's basically like once you equip this, you're going to be doing critical hits all the freaking time. Okay? There's only one downside to it though. However, the bearer loses control of his senses and able to feel he's hurting himself in the process. Let's take a brief moment to absorb all this, guys. Okay. You're going to be using the amulet of the betrayer to make your attack much more deadly. So you're going to be doing critical damage at the cost of losing -5 from your vitality every time you land a physical attack. But it doesn't make any sense because the enemy is gonna dead even before your health can be depleted, guys. If you kill an enemy in 2 hits, that's -10. So basically you're just free. Okay, you're just free. So basically this is the best, just hands down. Then we have the equalizer. There's no way to cheat the laws of nature. So if you want to become smart, you'll better grab a book, not a shiny piece of metal. However, guys, let's look at my damage right now. My damage is 524. If you equip the equalizer, guess what? Your damage is gonna go down to 22. But you're using physical damage, so why would you want to reduce your damage by equipping the equalizer? It doesn't make any sense. Then we have the great burden, okay? The bearers of this trinket were considered walking rams that were able to stand the charge of stampeding stallions. So basically, you can block more and take more heavy hits. That's basically what it's saying. But you won't have time to block because the enemy would already be dead once you just go up and play aggressive, and you'll see in a short while what I'm talking about. Then we have the last one right here, which is called the keep, okay? A trinket worn by the warriors of Medusa, who were known from their art of petrification, strengthening their skin and so providing extra resistance to attack. So basically you're gain physical defense, and I'm assuming magical defense as well. But you don't need all those because you already have a medium armor equipped, which is going to give you physical defense. And if you install a flawless lock rune, you're going to get +18 in physical defense. So you don't need this, okay? Then we have magic leech, which cause similar effect without unbearable strength and unnecessary strength, okay? So this absorbs magic from your enemies, but you'll be using strength, so you don't need to absorb any magic, guys. And there's one more that I saw, but I didn't save, so I didn't get it. It's called a compass, which leads you to secret areas and stuff like that. But I don't need those because I'm a warrior and I just want to go flat out and do physical damage. Let's take a look at how the amulet of the betrayer is the best, hands down. So equipping the amulet of the betrayer, it makes your attack much more deadly, guys. Combine that with level 3 rage, which gives you more damage and attack power, and you have infinite stamina just as long as rage is active. Okay, you do not need more. Combine with the Peacemaker Great Sword, which a strength scale of 301 plus a damage output of 524 physical damage. So as you can see, there is no enemy once you have Amulet of the Betrayer equipped that can stand up to you as long as you know how to play. So let's take a look at these last clips, and you'll see that in a few cases my character did 1,488 damage in a single hit. Okay, and in more cases than that, he normally does 1,100 damage flat out. So let's get right to it. So guys, you still don't believe the Amulet of the Betrayer is the best freaking trinket? Just like the champion, guys, I have the beast stun lock because I'm inflicting so much damage. He doesn't have any time to do any of his poison attacks. He doesn't have any time to jump to do his spikes attacks, and all that is because of the Amulet of the Betrayer combines with flawless lock rune installed into my weapon and a level 3 rage. Once again, feel free to go and give this loadout a try and see the results for yourself. But before I leave, I just want to give a holla to my boy K0 Wing. This your boy TK of Trinket, the Caribbean Gamer, and me gone out of here. Peace.